Good morning, friends. Guess what? It's Monday. Rise and shine. Well, it's like 8 o'clock Monday on the West Coast. My friends on the East Coast, and in between, it's later than 8. I'm here early on a Monday. What is this? Live? Peace and sparkles to you this morning. But if I didn't come to you now, it would mean probably I can't get here the rest of the day. It is spring break and it's time to party. Not really. It's real life. Lisa Lockdoll, I see you. I see you. I have your kid's picture, that little picture I have of him that was hidden in the papers that you gave me. Have that. I got to get back to you. Anywho, hi friends. It is Monday. I have a list of things for us to discuss. One thing, I found an awesome face mask I got to tell you about. Why? Not because they're paying me. Not because I can find an affiliate link. No. This stuff, I have dry old lady face. And this stuff is awesome. You know what? I'm just going to get it out of the way. I could be like, I'll tell you at the end and keep you holding on. And I'm not saying that you think my skin is awesome. I'm just saying when I use this, it helps get it from awful to less awful. That's all. Okay, so here's the stuff. I used to do that Ipsy thing. It's that little Ipsy bag thing, and I had to stop for a while because it's only $10 a month, but we're just on a spending freeze. So there's that. So I've been using a ton of stuff. So this is, I'm just going to tell you, ready, set, this stuff right here. Holy amazeballs. So it's Yensa, Y-E-N-S-A. It's a pumpkin turmeric 2-in-1 Radiance polishing mask. It's really scrubby. You got to be careful. It's almost like sandpaper to the face. But I've used other masks that say that they are smoothing to the skin or whatever. What I like about this, literally my skin gets smooth, like literally, and it feels moisturized. And I feel like when I put lotion on, it still is moisturizing. So this stuff right here, I gotta find out where I can find it, because I looked on Amazon. I can't find it on Amazon, and I don't think I can live a complete life without that. One pro tip I will say, it had a little tiny hole that it wanted it, and so I cut the thing off because I'm not a patient person, and I'm like, I gotta get this going, you guys. You gotta leave this on for 5 minutes. I'm not gonna spend 5 minutes trying to squeeze it out the tube. So that's my one and only complaint. So I had to hack this thing. Okay, so that's how you're gonna start a Monday off right, is doing a little bit of this to your face. I've done it a few times, and it's a small bottle, and I'm gonna have to make sure I get more. All right, I feel like I'm missing comments at this point. I see some people are here watching and nobody's saying anything, so I have a feeling either people are being really quiet this Monday, or I'm going to look and see if, and if nobody's saying anything, then fine. You don't have to say. We don't have to talk. People can just be voyeurs. I do have, while we're talking about, see, I knew there were comments. I'm saying, oh, Samantha says she sees this stuff on eBay. Tanya says she thought about me this weekend when she was working on her garden. Kevin is testing 1, 2, 3. And why is this not showing me what you guys are saying to me? That's not fair. So I'm just gonna watch this and see. I know I've missed other comments here, because I think somebody else said something. Julie, hi Julie. She says I'm adorable, so I'm total fan of that. Oh, and Lisa, there we go, Lisa. She says I'm looking for Yensa. I'm not even kidding. If I find, after I'm done here, I have to go get donuts because I have a house full of teenage boys. And then I'm going to come home and try to pull a blog post together with any links that could help you get the stuff that you need, because I'm going to share a couple other things. Marcia, Marcia says good morning from Florida. Good morning. How are you, Marcia? It's been a long time. Tanya asks if we're on spring break too, and yes, my car is on, and I'm in my car because I am live from my personal sound booth. We are on spring break. Last year we did a big spring breaky thing. This year, not so much, except for the fact that my daughter's choir is going, my middle daughter who's a junior in high school, her choir is going to New York City, and they get to perform in Carnegie Hall, and I'm going as a chaperone. And people are like, oh, you're so sweet for doing that with the teenagers. And I have to say, these teenagers are awesome, and so it's going to be actually a total blast, and I feel super lucky that I get to go. So there's that. Tanya, are you doing anything for spring break? Julie, good morning, Julie. It's good to see you. Literally, no comments are coming through. What is up with that? So I'm looking here and here because I see comments right here. Oh, and Shasta says she would love to chaperone that. And they're actually, oh, thank you. Actually, okay, I'm getting distracted. Shasta, yeah, I'm feeling pretty lucky to have been able to swing it. Luckily, they did those things where you had to pay every little bit. And when it got to a point where it was a little hard to pay, we had to just make it happen because I was just too deep to not. I would have lost a lot of money. Kevin, that's right. So let me see. Today is a special day that I need to note. I actually was going to start here with some tomfoolery, and I forgot because it is April Fool's Day. It is. So, my best joke I ever played on April Fool's was I called my dad's sister per his prodding, and I pretended I was the IRS wanting money, which wasn't fair because she wasn't young. But me and my dad got a real kick out of it. She was a little bit mad at me. Okay, I'm not into hurtful jokes. But that one, I don't regret. I'd do it again. Let's see. Tanya says I have to wake up my kids to take them to the dentist. Way to go, Tanya. Way to exact that power of parenting. Yes. Get all that ugly stuff out of the way. And continue to show them who is boss. But also, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Corey. Good morning to you, Corey and Shoreline. It's good to see you. I feel like I should put it right here. So I'm still looking at you. So we're still, but if I hold my coffee and hold my computer, I'm not that strong. I'm weak. All right. So, while we're talking beauty, I'm just gonna share a couple other favorite beauty things with you, just because I was putting makeup on before I came here. And I'm like, oh, this mask was awesome. They need to know. And then I'm like, what else do I love? So here are the other two more things that I love. And I think some of them, these tips have to do with being not as young as I used to be. Oh, the Tulip Festival starts today. Oh, and my friend Lisa, her kiddos are going. So I'm going to help. I'll help with them. And her kiddos are awesome. It's so fun to get to hang out with these kids. All right. So this stuff right here is Lip Injection Extreme. It's not Soup's cheap, but it can last a while depending. I try not to use it every day. But here's the warning. It stings. It really stings. The first time I ever tried this, it was a shocker. But you put it on, and what it does, because it stings, it starts, think of like when you get stung by a bee. I'm maybe not selling this great. It turns red, depending. This doesn't hurt as much as being stung by a bee, but it does that, irritates your lips. But what it does is it brings your natural lip color to the front. And so it's like a lip gloss with a little bit of color and pain. So, in case you need to see that again, this is that. Does it show backwards for you guys? I think it might, but it's Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme. Okay. I've lived a long time. I've developed a lot of calluses in my heart, my hands, and my lips are tough. So I need to get some. And then this brand, I don't even know if you can, it's Maybelline. And see, I've used it a long time. It's lasted forever. But it's a cheek color stick. So other people are talking, I'm sure. Hi, Heather. Good morning. I want to say good morning to Heather. I'm burping every time I burp, guys, because it talks so much. Tanya says, beauty hurts. That reminds me, my grandmother, she always said, like, back in the days when I got perms, and perms kind of hurt, because she would say, pain for beauty, Jennifer. Pain for beauty. And if there's one truth in my life. So anyways, it's here's why I like it. When you age, powders, dry product tends to not perform as well to a face. Oh, Lisa says, I love you. Keep your lip torture. Okay, fine, Lisa. I should let you try it just for fun, because I want to see your reaction. But the cream I like because it helps with the moisturization situation. So I like product where I can find product like there's highlighter powdery stuff, and then there's highlighter cream. I always prefer the cream when I can take the cream, because more moisturization, people. I don't know that there is a product to prefer. I have this, and you can tell. You can't even read. I can't even find it. And then I got this somewhere. This is a Clinique. I think it came as a little freebie. And there's this one too, and I use this. The reason I prefer this over this is I just like the color. It's a little bit darker. And then this, what I also like about these creams, I know I already showed you lips, but you throw some on your lips. It's versatile. So I'm going to need more of something of this sort, a darker color, but this works too. And okay, last beauty tip of the day, and Tanya is putting on her moisturizer right now. Good girl. Good girl. There's one regret I have in my youth. I'm not even kidding. I took moisturization for granted. Who knows where I could have been in my face. All right. And my skin. I mean, moisturize hands. Oh my gosh. I'm talking about my hands another time. All right. Because I'm going to talk about it right now for a second. Have you tried the Neutrogena? Samantha says, hi, Samantha. Good morning. She says, have you tried the Neutrogena Hydro Boost? No, but I think I will, because I ran out of my favorite stuff, and I can get it at Costco, and I'm not going back to Costco for a while. You can't go there every day. Tanya, hands and neck. Oh, your neck, the décolleté. So important, ladies, and even gentlemen and teenagers. I would say start now. All right, the other thing I wanted to say, I've done a video on this style of hair, the hair crimping. And in that video, I used this thing. It's really big. So my hair is in that larger crimp style, but last November, my husband and I went somewhere and I forgot my crimper and I had to go find one, and they didn't have this, because what I do is when I do my hair like this, I don't actually have to wash it for a great number of days. And we went on our trip, I didn't take hairspray, or not hairspray, I didn't take shampoo or anything because I didn't need to wash my hair because I crimped my hair, but I take it so I can refresh. Anywho, I had to go find another one so I could refresh my hair, and I grabbed this one. So why do I want to tell you about this? I apologize if you're making comments and I'm not replying to it. I bet I look great. Let's see. So there we go. Yeah, this angle makes me look pregnant. Okay. All right. So here's the thing with this curling iron. This one is cool because see how this does this? This thing can go up, it gives you bigger curls. My curl right here is a very small crimp because it's on as you twist it, you can do bigger crimps. I did the smallest crimp, so I think that's kind of fun. So anyways, I'll send the link to that later. All right, guys, now we're going to talk about what to look forward to this week. No comments that I see. So, what are these weird friend requests on Facebook, by the way? Who are these weird people in the desert with guns? I'm not going to be their friends. Let's see. I'm looking forward to tell you about, well, today is April Fool's Day. It is also a great day for people who love bread and people who maybe need to be picky about their bread. # gluten issues. It's National Sourdough Bread Day, and as I understand it, sourdough bread is probably one of the better breads that you can eat. There's something about it with how it is processed and carbs and all that. I don't really actually know, but that's what I heard. I was listening to a podcast, and so that probably means there's facts. All right, let's see. I'm going to pop over here and see if I'm missing any comments. Am I missing comments? Oh, Lisa says that's cool. I'm assuming she's talking about the crimper. I got to turn my car back on because it's getting cold in here. Okay, Tuesday is a great day for those of us who thrive in simple parenting. It is National Peanut Butter and Jelly Day. If we didn't have peanut butter and jelly in our life, sandwiches, surely my children would have starved. All hail the power of the peanut butter and jelly sandwich day. Can we just take a moment and honor that day? Tuesday. Okay. On Wednesday, it is National Chocolate Mousse Day. I love chocolate, so that could be a fun day. Probably won't be eating. Oh, okay. All right. Tanya, at first she says the sourdough torments, but it ferments and for 24 hours, so it digests better. There we go. And Zach loves sourdough, and that's That's the only bread that saves his undies. It makes me giggle because I know what that. Anywho, okay. TMI. All right. So let's see, what else do we have? Oh, National Chocolate Mousse Day. My mom makes some fabulous chocolate mousse. She puts liquor in it. Wednesday here, let's talk about this. It's National Tweed Day. Where is tweed? What has happened to tweed? We don't have enough tweed going on in our fashion industry. Let's bring some tweed back on Wednesday. I don't think I have. My arm's falling asleep. Sorry. Why? Where is tweed gone? What's the deal with tweed? All right. So apparently we need to get some tweed action back into our fashion. I'll see what I can do about that. All right, Thursday. I am really excited for Thursday. Number one, it's the day that I leave for New York with a bunch of chies and 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 chies.